talking about unexpected and shocking endings that we actually had spoiled for us by the trailer for Ms. Marvel. Yeah, let's talk about the ending of the 5th episode. So the 5th episode of Ms. Marvel has a very interesting ending that kind of puts things into a slight different direction than the comics. Again, I think this is expected in part for the course, but things are really going to get interesting in this final episode we have coming at us next week. Of course, all of our theories and everything will be available with episode 5's audio commentary. You join right now, 160 plus audio commentaries available, and the first episode available to everybody in the member section. But now, let's talk about what exactly happened. So after the veil is open, we see Kamran's mom as she more or less gives herself to the veil, believing that she can bring everybody back home, go home successfully, and do whatever the rest of the plan is. But in her last moments of life, she somehow is able to pull back the veil and send some sort of power/message over to her son Kamran, and we see that he now has a slight different version of Kamala's powers. That's almost like what it looks like, but they don't get too much into it because they're obviously saving that for the last episode. The big moment, though, comes in right at the end, where we see him with Bruno, and he's trying to get help, trying to figure out what exactly happened. But things go south very quickly. As they're there, we see one of Mysterio's bots that works for damage control show up, and it realizes that, hey, that's him, he's wanted, he's a target. And before they can do much to really even react, Kamran actually ends up hitting the drone. The drone shoots off a missile that ends up blowing up the store that Bruno is working at, which of course is, his store. That's part of his family, and he lives right above it. So we're left in a very interesting position where obviously the Department of Damage Control is about to come here because one of their drones got attacked. There's obviously somebody with special powers that they're seeking to capture. There's a giant explosion in New Jersey, so things are looking really bad and like they're about to get much worse. And now, of course, we're left in a very interesting position because of everything that happens in the episode that makes Kamala kind of realize what exactly happened before, and seeing what exactly the veil can do. This kind of puts all the focus on Kamran because, what happened with his mom? Is she now kind of in control of him? Is she in full control? Does she somehow have manipulation over him, and she's still going to try to open the veil and try to bring it all to Earth? Because that kind of seems to be her plan, or maybe what the alternative plan is if she can't get back home. A lot of interesting questions, a lot of things to explore. I honestly cannot wait to see the final episode. It's been one of the strongest Marvel shows so far, so very interested to see how they end it and what the setup is for, the Marvels / Captain Marvel 2.